Hey, how are you doing today? So today, we're going to be building an in-wall shelf.
I don't mind if you've been riding with your head stuck out the window. And it's alright if I don't see it till the cops clear out tomorrow. You're doing fine, you're trying all the things you told your mom you never would. Just keep in mind that there's a price to pay for all the things that feel good.
All right, so to build this in-wall shelf, we're going to be using some very simple tools. This is one of those tools. It's a pass load finish nailer. We've got 2-inch finish nails, which you can get at any hardware store for fairly inexpensively. But remember, whenever you're using tools, especially power tools, safety first. Here are some other things you might want to consider using with your project. Bead square, grippies, tape measure, wheelie cart, miter saw. And if you have access to a table saw, it's going to save you a lot of time. Let's get started. All right, so we've used 3/4 inch plywood as our building material for this shelf. It's cost effective and very strong. So let's start. So let's assemble the sidewalls. All you need is your plywood and a couple 2x4s that have been cut to length. Here's the bottom, and up at the top, we have another spacer. We're gonna use the pass load nailer, finish nailer with 2-inch nails to secure this in place. You want all your 2x4s and your plywood to line up at the bottom. This is gonna help your project stay square. So let's start. So before you install your shelf walls, you want to consider how high you want your shelf height. So let's just say you have a variable height, but you want them all to be the same height basing on the ground. So what I did is I solved this problem by taking a piece of perforated strip, it's a metal strip you can get at the hardware store, measuring up from the bottom and starting my first hole. And I did a hole every 4 inches. So therefore the height is all the same moving from the ground up. And you can move the shelves in any one of the holes as long as it's the same height as the other, and the shelf will always be level. All right, the time has come to put the shelves on the wall. We're gonna be putting a 2x4 on the wall, securing it to the wall with a 3-inch screw, and then we're gonna slide our shelves onto the 2x4 and securing it with 3-inch screws. Let's go. Now it's time for the finishing touches. Let's put the molding on. We've got some crown molding going up here, and we've also got some base trim with a quarter round. We're gonna close this thing in and make it look really nice.
Let's go! Let's go!
All right, so after putting the trim up, as you can see, we've got some holes and some cracks and some gaps. We want this to be nice and finished, so let's fill those holes with wood putty. One other side note, if you want to add lights to your shelf, we picked these up at the hardware store. It's a sensored light, and all you do is just wave your hand and you have power. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe because you are part of it.